by Fisher, who wears cheek pieces for the first time. Dean Pratt, John Quinn, Shrapnel, 50-1 shot for Gary Lavery, Brian Ellison. Smooth Stepper, very impressive at Wetherby last time. Callum Bewley, Sue Smith, Midnight Game, Nathan Moscrop, Brian Ellison, 22-1. And Dark Dune, James Reevely, Tim Easterby.
There is Teo Vivo, his 3-1 favourite. DeSoto County represents Adrian Lane and Donald McCain. Sky Can for Peter Buchanan, Lucinda Russell. Fleet Dawn, Craig Gallagher for Brian Ellison, who's got 3 runners in the race.
So they are steadily walking forward. And for race 2, they're off. Jumping away for the Betfred, still treble odds on Lucky 15's Handicap hurdle. The journey ahead of them 2 miles. They have 9 to jump, and it is Dark Dune who strides on into a 2-length lead early over Smooth Stepper, the orange cap to the inside of Midnight Game as they take off for the first time. Wide of those races the race favourite at Teo Vivo, the grey with his head bowed down low. Then DeSoto County to the far side from Fisher as they pick up at the second flight. Further back then to find the well-supported Fleet Dawn, who's in pale blue colours right at the tail end of the field, with only a couple behind, the 2 in black and white, Shrapnel, the diamond jacket, and Sky Khan. So only about 6 or 7 lengths covering the lot of them as they head on down past a sizable crowd here at Newcastle, galloping out towards the far side of the racecourse now. Gallop not the strongest, it is Dark Dune setting the pace and granted a nice easy lead. About 2 lengths or so to the good over Smooth Stepper, who's looking to follow up successes at Sedgefield and Wetherby with another here at Newcastle today. The horse in a hat-trick bid as they work their way out. Going out from us now, Teo Vivo, away to the left if you're watching on the pictures. Black sleeves. Not too far off them either, Midnight Game and DeSoto County keeping to the inside. Tracked in turn by Fleet Dawn in the light blue. And then Sky Khan. Fisher just preceding those now and out a bit wider. Shrapnel as they're on the approach to the third flight, the one taken along the side out towards the back. All landing safely out over that. And Dark Dune, if anything, has probably now extended his lead and has gone on by some 4 or 5 lengths in the hands of James Reevely as they work their way left-handed now into the back straight where flights 4, 5 and 6 await them. Dark Dune, who has won over course and distance in the past, a model of consistency this horse, but mainly placed. Can he get his head in front today? He shows by about 2 lengths over Teo Vivo in second, Smooth Stepper back in third as they pick up at the first hurdle going down the side. All of them jumping it safely. In behind Smooth Stepper, Midnight Game, quickly onto the next. DeSoto County is to the inside, and then Fisher from Fleet Dawn, who's just being ridden away from that hurdle as they begin to quicken things now and head towards the last of the hurdles going down the back. Sky Khan and Shrapnel still occupy the back couple of positions, but still no more than about 8 or 9 lengths covering them all as they race on now towards their final 5 furlongs or so, and the 4th flight from home on its way with Dark Dune, the Tim Easterby stable showing in front. About a length or so to the good over Midnight Game, who jumped that fluently in second, then Smooth Stepper up along the inside of Teo Vivo. They are in a close 3rd and 4th. Another 2 lengths back to find DeSoto County. Fisher's under the whip, and then a 3-length break back to Sky Khan, who has now got past Fleet Dawn, who needs a gear change or 2, and Shrapnel is beginning to get a little bit detached as Dark Dune, who's dictated this race throughout, swings off the final corner with a 4-length lead. So into the home straight they come, looking to take the catching here. Dark Dune to Midnight Game in second, then DeSoto County, Teo Vivo with work on, and then follows Smooth Stepper, who if anything now is backpedaling. Sky Khan is staying on through a few beaten rivals, and Fisher gains a second win for pressure to the wide outside. But Dark Dune has got them on the stretch as they head towards the final 1/4 mile and the second last hurdle coming up, and he jumped it really well too, they did, Dark Dune. About 5 or 6 lengths to the good over Midnight Game and DeSoto County, further back to Teo Vivo, Sky Khan and Smooth Stepper, then Fisher, but Dark Dune is at the last and he pings it. Dark Dune about 3 lengths ahead. Over in second position, Midnight Game, then DeSoto County, Smooth Stepper, Sky Khan following those, but they're racing into the closing stages and Dark Dune is really pouring on here and powers away for a really comprehensive success. He made every yard of the running under a good front running ride there from James Reevely. Dark Dune makes all to beat Midnight Game. Smooth Stepper through for third, further back in the ruck to find Sky Khan, then Teo Vivo, DeSoto County along gap back to Fleet Fleet Dawn, and then Fisher, who got tired under his big weight, and Shrapnel, who was never on toes.
Well, it's always easy to say, oh, didn't this jump well, or didn't he ride a good race? But James Reevely's had everything drop his way. He's given his horse a beautifully confident ride, lovely, quiet horseman. Mick, if the viewers at home want to watch how to jump hurdles, this horse has winged them like a cat.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're a jockey, Jim, you have to, give that horse the confidence to go and jump. And that's exactly what James has done here. He does an awful lot of riding in France where mostly the jockeys just leave the horses to it, let them get on with it. But you'll just see a couple of times today, James just sat into his horse, giving him a little squeeze, saying, right, come on, I want you to pick up and jump long at this obstacle. That's exactly what he's done. He's a lovely, lovely rider, very much underrated.